Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just going to walk you through what I'm doing now that we're in the monthly expiry week. I'm just making some changes to my stock option positions mainly. One thing I've done is my cover, which was on ICICI Bank at 700, despite the continued up move on ICICI Bank, which has definitely benefited my shares. Um, the call has also given me a profit, IV crash as well. So I've exited the call and I've sold the 710 call option of August. So I've sort of moved my call ahead. And yeah, in case it continues to go up, and even if this call bleeds, it means my shares, which completely I cover this entire position in ICICI Bank, 1300 shares. They will benefit and I will manage this call. I booked my Bajaj Finance cash secured put as well. I'll wait for a dip towards 6,000 or below to then once again enter that kind of a position on Bajaj Finance. ICICI Bank I've gone over. I'm holding ITC shares covering more than a lot, but I wanted to wait for like an up move before taking in credit on ITC again. So I've had an up move on ITC that's giving me good premium at 225 in August. So I've sold that strike call. Okay, so going over a few other things. The Bank Nifty covered call. The weekly call hasn't given up much of its value. If you've been following this trade for a while, you understand how the weekly calls work. They either give up their value or we roll them to the next week at cost. The monthly call has also given up value. I'll be squaring this off either tomorrow or day after. And I'll not be trading intraday tomorrow, day after also most likely. And pushing this to the next month at the same strike. So that's more or less the plan with the Bank Nifty covered call. Same goes with Nifty covered call. I will be keeping the 15,800 as the monthly call strike that I sell, and I will sell weekly calls depending on what the market is looking like. Okay, so that is the covered call. HDFC cash secured put, it's doing all right. HDFC Bank cash secured put, it's not doing so well. So we had a continued down move in HDFC Bank. I added in cash as well. And what I've done is I have about 550 shares of HDFC Bank already. So I have HDFC Bank one lot. I've sold two lots of calls. So one to cover my shares and one to make a triangle out of this put. So that gives me almost about 15 points of further downside protection. HDFC Bank put bleeding is not at all a problem. In case, I mean, it is deep in the money towards the next expiry, I can just roll it forward. Like for example, I received 29 for this. It's trading at about 26 points higher than that. I just need to square this off and sell a 26 point put to then neutralize whatever this trade has done. Plus, now taking into the fact that I've also taken in call credit here as well on HDFC, I've taken almost 16 rupees. So that has completely given up its value. This has to be squared off. The reason I'm squaring off all my stock option positions today is on Wednesday, Zerodha requires you to keep a much higher margin than what NSE dictates in case it goes for delivery. Just to avoid all that, Monday, Tuesday is a good time to scrap all your stock option positions. So yeah, HDFC Bank, one cash secured put, which is in the money by quite a lot now. And it's basically like being a long future at this point. And two call options sold at 1500. Larsen, so Larsen as well, I cover this entire position, almost two lots of Larsen shares. Larsen has made an up move throughout the month. This call, which I had sold for 14 rupees, it had gone up all the way at one point to 40 rupees. And to balance that, I had to take in credit from the put side at 1600 put option for 30. Now this call has given up all the value that it had previously gained. And this put option hasn't really gained much. Because when I sold this put option, this call option was almost in the money by 20-25 points. Now my plan is towards the end of today, I will be cutting both of this. I will exit both and I will sell the 1700 call option of August on Larsen just to take an additional credit. So my shares have also gained. My net F&O position hasn't really lost anything. In fact, it's making a slight profit. And yeah, actually I'll be exiting this now itself. Yeah, so that is done and I'm going to sell this 1700 call option of Larsen. Yeah, so now once again, it's just like any covered call. I'm holding shares and I've sold the call option. M&M cash secured put, nothing really came of this, so I'm going to be exiting this as well. Yeah, Reliance, this 2300 call option has given up all its value. And what I'm going to do is I'm not going to sell a call option on Reliance as of yet. I'm going to wait for there to be a rise in Reliance over 2100. And at that point, I will sell a call option at something between 2200 and 2260 in that range. So one more thing I had to do. TCS cash secured put at 3200. I had sold for 71. It's trading at 20. I'm gonna just exit this. This call option had been sold once again to protect that put option at 41. Now it has no value left. And exit this as well. And I'm gonna sell the 3100 put option of TCS in August, collecting about 22 rupees. What happens is, because TCS is basically at the money now, in case tomorrow, whatever reason, there's a gap down and TCS is below 3200, that 20 rupees is going to expand like anything. My risk reward is not that great. Instead, instead it's better for me to just roll it to the next month, where at least there'll be more credit available, and roll down my strike as well. So that's all right. So just a quick review now. All my stock options from July are closed, and yeah, everything is moved on to August. I will also have to sell covers on some of my other shares. So when I do that, I will post about it on Twitter probably, since this is going to be the only video for today. I hope you had a good trading day today. Relatively sideways day, but I'm feeling a little fatigued, so I'm planning to take a rest for today and tomorrow. I will catch you guys mostly on Wednesday or Thursday. Have a great day.
Thank you for watching. Please post any questions you have in the comment section. Also, do not forget to like and share the video and subscribe to the channel. To find us on Twitter, Telegram and Facebook, use the username NiftyBN. Also, we post some of our trades to the community tab. So do not forget to check that from time to time.